Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's Little Cutie Podcast. It's not too long. Are you guys excited for UFC Saudi Arabia? Are you guys excited? In America, we got the Athletic Commission, but in Saudi Arabia, they don't. So you can have only one eye and they'll let you fight. They won't let you fight in America, but if you only got one eye, you can fight in Saudi Arabia because they got oil money. If you got oil money, you can do whatever you want. You can have the World Cup. You can do 9/11 and no one cares and blame it on Iraq and Afghanistan. You can hold hands with Obama and George Bush. Well, I don't know what else you could do. I don't know. Anyway, I remember when I was teaching in San Diego, I had some students from Saudi Arabia. So one kid's like, comes up to me, he's like, "Oh, I can't wait for my car to get here. I'm waiting for them to ship it over." I'm like, what do you mean that they're shipping it over? It's like, yeah, my car, they're going to ship it over from Saudi Arabia. It's like, why don't you just rent a car, right? They're shipping it from Saudi Arabia? I mean, why don't you just, you're that rich, huh? You're that rich. Oh, I guess that's why you don't give a shit about this class, huh? Because it doesn't really matter. You don't care at all. I think that kid failed. Anyway, are you guys ready for UFC Saudi? Man, this card is stocked, dude. It's stocked. It's more stocked than UFC 312. I guess maybe some of these fights probably should have been out of UFC 312, but the Saudi guys were like, "We're paying money. We're paying money." Yeah, okay. UFC 312 is in Kudos Bank Arena. Where is that? Australia? Yeah, Australia. They're not paying any money. They were shut down for COVID times, UFC doesn't care about that. UFC wants that oil money, dude. Get that Saudi Arabia oil money. That's why this fight card's way better than 312. Anyway, where should we start? Let's just start at the top. Let's start at the top. We got Israel Adesanya versus Nasruddin Imavov. So I guess this Imavov guy, he's ethnically Dagestani, but he moved to France or whatever, Didn't want to grow up in the hills with the Magomedovs. So he moved to France, I guess? Is that? I don't know. Might be wrong. Anyway, he's decent, dude. He's decent. Let's see. Yeah, I beat Brendan Allen, but that's okay. Brendan Allen's not that good. He beat Jared Cannonier, but Jared Cannonier's 40 years old. He beat Roman. Yeah, so I guess he's up and coming. Only 28 years old. He's up and coming. If he beats Adesanya here, he'll definitely be a contender. But I don't know. Adesanya's pretty good. And of course, Adesanya lost that last fight there with Dricus du Plessis. But I thought Adesanya was kind of he was winning until he lost. He was looking pretty good. He was looking pretty good until he lost. Yeah. Anyway, Adesanya's getting up there though. He's 35 years old. I don't like that. I don't like that. He's 35 years old. Imavov's only 29, so yeah, I think the odds on this one are pretty even. Israel's a slight favorite. I put $5 on Israel. I think he's still got it. It'll be a competitive fight though, but I think Israel's still got it. He's still got the mojo. And then we got fight number 2. Sharaputdin Magomedov versus Michael Venom Page. Oh, this is a fight for the filthy casuals. Those filthy casuals. You know what they hate? They hate wrestling. They hate jiu-jitsu. They just want to see people swang and bang. What it is they want to watch kickboxing, even though this is UFC. This is most fans. All the fans that go to the stadium, and they start booing when people are wrestling. It's like, well, why don't you go? You should be watching a kickboxing fight. If that's what if you like kickboxing, you should watch kickboxing. Yeah. Don't boo. This is mixed martial arts over here, Ken. This is UFC, dude. I mean, you're trying to beat your opponent any way possible. Don't start booing when there's anyway. This is definitely an awesome fight here. Both these guys are flashy strikers there. Of course, Sharaputdin Magomedov, he's only got one eye. so he can never fight in America. So he only fights in Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern countries, because they won't let him. They won't let him fight. I don't know. I don't understand how that guy's so good. Like with only the one eye there. Like you don't have any depth perception, right? It's like how does he even gauge distance? That's like half the game in fighting is gauging distance. But this guy, he's only got one eye. Imagine how good this guy would be if he had two eyes. Anyway, he's an Arabian ginger. He's got the red hair, but he's Arabian, or his name's Magomedov. I don't know where he's from. Where's he from? Yeah, Makhalakala. Is that Dagestan? Where is that? I mean, they say he's Russian because that's technically Russian territory, but I think we all know. Yeah, Dagestan. Yeah, Dagestan. I don't know. Dagestan's not. I mean, they do speak Russian, but that's not really their first language. There, Anywho, of course, he's fighting Michael Venom Page, who is a very fun, flashy karate striker dude. But he's kind of he's been wasted his whole career in a different promotion there. So he's 37 years old. And his style kind of depends on being fast and quick, and the older you get there, the worse off that is there, So I think this will be a fun, exciting fight. Magomed Sharaputdin, I think his last fight, he did the move that's never been done before, the double back fist. He hits the guy with the back fist, and they spins around the other way and hit him with another back fist, knocked him out with the double back fist there, dude. He's got only one eye, but he hits guys with the double back fist. That's 2 fists to the back. You know how many eyes you need to do that? Only one. Anyway, that should be a great fight there. Then we got Fat Boy fight. Sergey Pavlovich, the whitest guy on the card, versus Jarzinho Rosenstreich, probably the blackest guy in the UFC. I don't know. Yeah, this is the whitest fat boy versus the blackest fat boy here. Of course, Pavlovich is coming off 2 losses. Got knocked out by Aspinall. And then Alexander Volkov just kind of humiliated him. I don't know if if Pavlovich kind of lost his mojo there, or if it's just that Volkov kind of had like a reach advantage there, or did he? I don't even know if he had a reach advantage. Let me check that. But Volkov kind of humiliated him there. Let's see, Volkov, what's your reach, dude? What's your reach? Alexander Volkov, UFC stats. 250 pounds, reach 80 inches. All right. This is 80 inches, and then the Google one's in centimeters. Okay, dude. He fought Pavlovich. Pavlovich is 80. Yeah, okay. Pavlovich, yeah, he had a longer reach there, but I don't know. I guess because Pavlovich is only 6'3", and Volkov's 6'7" there. Volkov's kind of got like a really long torso. So I think that fight, like, Pavlovich was kind of having trouble like punching up, So Volkov's taller than him. He kept getting jabbed in the face there, Anyway, Rosenstreich, he's kind of like the similar style to Volkov there. He kind of has like a point fighting kickboxing style. Like, okay, first, of course, when he first entered the UFC, he wanted to just knock dudes out. Then he challenged Ngannou. He comes in the UFC, he knocks out. He blows up. What's that guy's name? From Amsterdam. Overeems. Alexander Overeem. He explodes his face there. Or was that? Yeah, I think that was Rosenstreich. That exploded his face there, and he calls out Ngannou. It's like, okay, Ngannou, let's go. And then Ngannou just like knocks him out in the first 10 seconds there. And he's never really been the same since. Yeah, I feel like Pavlovich should take this one. He's younger. He's got a longer reach. He's got more power. I think Rosenstreich's probably a better technical striker, but it doesn't really matter in heavyweight. Doesn't really matter in heavyweight. Yeah, he's got a 15 centimeter reach advantage. What's that's like? That's like at least 5 inches, 5 or 6 inches. That's a big reach advantage for Pavlovich. And Pavlovich is probably pissed off that he's lost twice in a row, so he's gonna be knocking dudes out. All right, then we got Said Nurmagomedov or Said Nurmagomedov versus Vinicius Oliveira. It should also be a great fight there. Said Nurmagomedov, he's a very good bantamweight there. I think he lost his last fight, but that was in 2023. No, that was in 2023. He lost one fight, which I remember watching that, and I think the judges kind of screwed him there. He should have won that fight, and then he won one more after that. 2024 didn't fight at all. I don't know, maybe he was injured or something. So he's coming back. He's very good. Not related to the Nurmagomedovs. That's just a common name up there. Because, of course, he's fighting Vinicius Oliveira. I don't really know much about this guy. He beat Ricky Simone. Not bad. That's all. That's his biggest win. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I put $5 on Said Nurmagomedov, so I hope I put $5 on Adesanya, Sharda Putin, Sergey Pavlovich, and Said Nurmagomedov. Let's see who else we got there. You got any other fights? Anyway, those fights should all be good. Those fights should all be good. Anyway, I guess that's it. There's some prelim fights, but who cares about that? Who cares about that? I don't know if you guys heard, what's his face there? What's that guy's name? Can't remember his name. God, I'm so old now. Can't remember anything. Can't remember the names of all these fighters there. The guy, the blonde dude. The blonde guy. He got knocked out by the other guy. God, why can't I think of his name right now? That's so annoying. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Okay, let me look at the UFC rankings here. Okay, when I go to the rankings, it's in Japanese. God, I hate when websites automatically change the language because I'm in Japan. It's like, dude, I'll use the Japanese one if I want, okay? What is he? He fights, what, lightweight? No, he must fight featherweight. He fights featherweight. Featherweight. Yeah, Josh Emmett. No, Bryce Mitchell. There we go. Bryce Mitchell. So Bryce Mitchell, he's famous for believing the earth was flat and other very silly things there. And well, he went down an internet rabbit hole the other day, and now he likes Hitler. I don't know. He thinks Hitler's not that bad a guy, He's on this podcast. He's like, yeah, Hitler fought for his country. He's good, yeah. Which, if we think about the good things Hitler did, I guess, fighting for his country, that's not, can't blame a guy for doing that, a lot of people say that's kind of what messed him up there, he got exposed with the mustard gas there, in the World War I there, He was inhaling that mustard gas, kind of made him go crazy and hate the Jews there, and his dad might have been Jewish or something. He might have been half Jewish himself or something like that. I don't know. He kind of burned all the records there, And then he was talking about it. He's like, oh yeah, and Hitler just wanted all the Jews in Germany were turning everybody gay, and that's why Hitler wanted to get rid of them. It's like, I don't know where you read that there. I wonder if he actually believes this stuff or this guy. I think he'd probably just dumb. That's the thing with a lot of these, people are like, I hate racist, and it's like, yeah, okay, I understand, but, that's not, I think racism is kind of a mental disorder for dumb people, Have you ever met a racist that has, an above 120 IQ? I don't think there's any racists that are, working as scientists and engineers, Well, I guess maybe they, okay, I kind of take that back now. 100 years ago. But, 100 years ago, they were kind of, That was like when Darwin there was going around there. So kind of the idea that there were superior races kind of was a part of the zeitgeist of the world 100 years ago. But we kind of moved past that now. We've kind of moved past that. So I feel like now in the 2000s there, the people that are genuinely think there's inferior rate, like something's wrong with their brain. They're not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed there. So it's like, can we really get mad at these people just for? I mean, can we? You can't get mad at people just for being dumb, right? I mean, they were born that way. You don't get mad at people for having Down syndrome, right? I mean, we gotta help them out. We gotta give them a little special bus, a little special racist bus to ride. It's like they can't get on the bus with everybody. They need their own. We need to help them out. Get them their own bus. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.